Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of the Heartgold Randomizer Hardcore Nuzlocke. Last time we made our way down to Azalea Town. We hatched the eggs, and yeah, one of them wasn't very good. As you can plainly see, yeah, that's kind of what hatched out of the egg, and yeah, Sunflora. Yeah, this is literally the worst Pokemon in existence. Like, don't get me wrong. If it comes down to it, and I have to use it as a sacrifice, oh yeah, you best believe I'm definitely going to be using it. The reason why I haven't leveled up Augustus yet is because I do not know what encounters we're going to get. And I believe we have Slowpoke's Well, Elex Forest, and the route right outside of, unless the route outside is still Route 32. It's 33. Okay, so we have 3 new encounters. So I have my Elex Forest encounter, I have my Slowpoke's Well encounter, and I have my Route 33 encounter. So I guess while we're here, we'll go for the Elex Forest encounter. I'm hoping for an electric type, and an electric type would definitely be very, very optimal here. Let's see what we got. Literally what I wanted. You're a Pikachu. You might actually be pretty good. And I do not remember off the top of my head if the Make Evolutions Easier is based on the Stone Evolutions 2, but regardless, you would actually be very, very good for me right now, especially because you get Thunderbolt at level 26. As far as I know you do. I haven't really used Pikachu a lot in Generation 4. But I have used it a lot in Generation 3. Especially in Fire Red and Leaf Green. What's funny is that they actually gave access to Pikachu in Viridian Forest in the previous generation. And it's even still available in Generation 4. But not until the post-game when you actually go to Kanto. What stinks about it is that it's not available in the Johto region, which it should be. Like, Pikachu should legit be available in Johto. You should be able to get Pikachu as like a regular encounter in the Johto games, but unfortunately a lot of good Pokemon aren't available until the post game anyway, so kind of stinks. And I might actually use Pikachu on my team, but I want to see what else we have first. As far as a nickname goes, I think that Sparky is perfect for her. Sparky's cute. I know it's very, very generic, but yeah. I'm kind of, I'm not very good with nicknames, so that's what we're going to have to deal with. We got 2 more encounters. I want to go into Slowpoke's Well first, and then I'll go for Route 33. I'm going to save state real fast because you never know when you're going to lose your save data. There we go, cool. I was just so surprised though that a Sunkern was the Pokemon to pop out of the egg, and like it's so funny because that has literally happened to me like 3 times, like whenever I've done like Nuzlocke. Like literally a Sunkern has popped out. So I guess my egg luck isn't very, very good. Does Kurt say anything interesting? Yeah, he's basically like, I pushed him down and yet somehow he's still alive. I'm surprised that Team Rocket guy isn't dead. Oh man. This is looking up. Gem is officially back. If you guys remember in our previous attempt at this, we had an Eevee named Gem that I couldn't use. Well, Gem is here and back from the dead. So Gem's here, and this time I want to make him into an Espeon like how I did last time. Pikachu and Eevee. Let's go. I got Pikachu and Eevee. Get it? Pokemon pun. I'm so funny. All right, you need to get in the ball, though, Mr. Eevee. Luckily, though, I got plenty of balls because we were able to sell that HP up. I want to be careful with how much damage I do to you as well because poison can make a big difference. I think I'll go out the Pikachu and maybe go for a... do you have a light ball or do you have a berry? You have an orange berry, okay. I don't think a Thundershock will kill. It did not. Okay. Go Pokeball. Come on, Eevee. Oh, come on, really? That did a little bit too much damage to me right there, but I also do not want to lose out on a turn on trying to capture you. So I'm going to keep Sparky out. And it paid off. Good. As for a nickname, because I do want to make you into an Espeon, I'm going to call you Roba. If you guys watch Yu-Gi-Oh!, you guys should know the reference. Is it because ESP Roba, he was a quote-unquote psychic duelist, but he actually wasn't because his brothers were transmitting stuff to him. Esparoba. Yeah, there we go. Esparoba. So I'm going to call you Esparoba. So you guys can appreciate the Yu-Gi-Oh! References. I actually like Esparoba. I think it's a cool name. Yep. E-R-O-B-A. Esparoba. Okay, cool. Now we have one for Route 36. Are you... Okay, Eevee went to the box. Okay, that's fine. And I'm also going to be doing, once we capture the Route 33 encounter, I'll go back into the PC and we'll do a little bit of team organization. And I'll go off screen into Pika Hex and I'll grind all these guys up to level 12 or 11 or whatever level I decided to get them to. We're getting pretty close to that threshold, though. I've hit level 14, so I got to be careful coming into the cave. Oh god, Delcatty. Oh. Yeah. I've never really been a big fan of Delcatty. It is a stone evolution, and we did get it early, but I mean, regardless, I'm kind of just like not for it. You don't have Aftermath, do you? Does Aftermath happen when... Oh, Stench, okay. I think Aftermath's only when it evolves. Throw some balls at you. Yeah, Delcatty's pretty bad. I don't really think I'll ever consider using Delcatty. I think I'll keep I will definitely keep Licky on the team. So basically what I'm gonna do is I have a cat named Maddie. So I'm just gonna name you Maddie. Just for the sake of keeping things simple. I'm also going to skip over that trainer one more time just to be safe. And what I'm going to do now is we're going to go into the box, do a little bit of team organization, and figure out what mons I'm going to replace, etc. Also forgot to grab the old rod, but I really don't... I mean, I could go back and get encounters using the old rod, but I think I might wait till later on to go get those encounters. So what I'm going to do now is... I have to make some room for some members here, so I'm definitely going to swap out... I think that's pretty much all I'm going to do is just swap out Pepe for Eevee. I want Numel because of his ground type. So yeah, we'll do that. Okay, so this is going to be the new team. Real quickly, I'm going to head into PK Hex, and I'm going to grind these guys up, so I'll see you guys in a few minutes. Okay, I am back, and grind up everybody. I grind up everybody up to level 12. Eevee's level 12 now, Sparky's level 12, Augustus is level 12. The crappy thing about Augustus is that he doesn't get any good normal stab until level 21, which is actually Stomp. So I'm seeing if I have like any TMs that can like make him like slightly better. I really don't. I mean, maybe I can give him Magnum Dong. Unfortunately, it doesn't really help out. Oh well. I guess for now, Eevee's going to be our best bet when it comes to normal stab. You're a naive nature. You're not bad. Luckily, I mean, like, you do have a speed increase, so that's pretty good. I also saw with Pikachu that she actually has timid, so that's actually good for Pikachu for sure. Hopefully it won't be too much of a pain in the butt to evolve her into Raichu, but I mean, we'll see what happens. Like I said before, I don't know if the make evolutions easier and the what was I gonna say? You know, I really like the fact that on Pikachu's, look at her sprite. You can actually see the difference in her tail. That's a really cool little detail that I did not notice. That's really neat. But I have no idea if the make evolution's easier, make impossible evos, etc. I don't know if the stone evolution, if that makes a difference. But I mean, I don't know. We'll figure something out. Who knows? Maybe I'll get lucky and we'll find like a light ball or something like in the playthrough or something. I have no idea. Maybe we'll get lucky though. I don't know. My luck in Nuzlocke can honestly vary. Champion Pansy. Sometimes I can get very lucky in Nuzlocke, and sometimes I complete and utterly flop. Sometimes I'll get lucky like as like a Kyogre encounter as our starter, and in some cases there's a possibility that I might wind up getting like a Sunkern in our egg, like what happened last time. What's cool about doing like a randomizer hardcore Nuzlocke is that you don't really know what you're going to expect, and thus it makes the hardcore Nuzlocke challenge a lot more difficult than it really needs to be. This is going to be a perfect experience for Pikachu right here. You're going to go down. You're definitely going to be a two-hitter for sure. Yeah, you're going to be a solid two-hitter. Can I get static? I could not. That's okay though. If this thing had Sucker Punch, Pikachu would have unfortunately fainted, but luckily we got it. And I don't think that the crit was necessary. And I need to be careful about leveling because I'm gonna get rid of I'll get rid of Tail Up because who knows, maybe Growl will actually come in handy for a certain instance. There are some points in the game where I've actually had like a physical attacking Pokemon like Sweep Me. And a Growl actually surprisingly helped me out a lot. Like, it was honestly just so funny how sometimes like the most useless moves in Pokemon can actually help you out in like certain circumstances. It can be pretty nuts. I'm just mad because you don't have any good stab attacks. There's like you don't even get Tackle. Like, you don't even get Tackle. Like, Tackle would have came in so much handy. Because, I mean, like, it already has, like, decent physical attack. What is with me getting Revival Orbs? I've literally picked up, like, 3 or 4 Revival Orbs in this entire bloody playthrough so far. And so, I don't need you. That's kind of scary, though. No, not really. Actually, when you have a Pokemon like Kyogre, can very easily take it out with a water type attack. And I mean, rain, quad weak, goodbye. Rain, stab, and quad weak. Yeah, this thing's getting flooded. Like, legit, all of Team Magma's dreams and aspirations literally just got thrown out the window. Maxie just got slapped in the face and had a very pain and a very gruesome death. But that actually makes me want to talk about something, which is Pokemon plots. some Pokemon plots are actually very, very good, while some others really aren't. Like in Heartgold and Soul Silver, for example, right? Like, I don't really like this game because of its story. I like this game's, like, these set of games, actually. Or, honestly, I should just say Johto in general. I like Johto in general, specifically just because of nostalgia purposes. Like, just, I remember, like, as a kid, oh my god, you also suck, by the way. That's not good. You might have double kicks. I'm kind of scared for Eevee. I'm actually going to go to Shamu on this one. But yeah, I liked Heartgold. Like, I like the Johto game specifically because of, like, the Pokemon designs, the soundtrack, some of the gym leaders in here having, like, really, really cool designs. Karen being one of, like, my favorite characters in general, like, in the entire Pokemon series. Johto just has, like, a lot to give in terms of that, but I mean, there are just so many also just bad things about it too. Like, you know, one of the biggest examples is, of course, the infamous level curve, which I'm sure you guys know a lot about. I did not know there was a hidden item there, by the way. I did not even think about to look there, but I was like, is there a hidden item over here? And there was, which is pretty cool. But Johto, to me, I mean, like, there is a lot of things I like about it and a lot of things I don't like about it. The one really, really cool thing that I like about Heartgold and Soul Silver is definitely the fact that we actually got to see more of Silver's backstory. I mean, we got to see, like, that little clip with him and Giovanni. And it's like, yeah, it really just goes to show that, like, you know, Giovanni, like, you know, hid away and stuff like that. And his relationship with his son Silver definitely is kind of deep, because, you know, you wonder why, like, Silver is, like, such a douche. It's because his dad really wasn't there for him. And I mean, we don't even know who his mom is. I think his mom might be Ariana. That's just a theory. I don't think that's ever been, like, really confirmed. But I mean, you know, we get to see, like, really, really cool stuff about that and whatnot, and that really, really makes me like Heartgold and Soul Silver, because we do get some cool stuff about it. And I mean, you know, like Giovanni and Team Rocket returning is kind of the things. And honestly, what really, really does it for me is this nostalgia and the soundtrack. I mean, I'm sure you guys know that National Park is, like, my favorite theme of all time in all Pokemon games. And there will be nothing that'll, like, ever change that. There's just something about just, like, going in, like, the National Park and just hearing doo-doo-doo, boo-boo-boo. Like, you just sitting there. I remember, like, as a kid, I would just keep my game on for, like, an hour just listening to the soundtrack. And back when I was a kid, you know, I think that the Game Boy Colors had headphone jacks. And my mom had bought me like a pair of, like, you know, like those, like, really, really, like, big headphones. I remember I would just sit there and just listen to National Park for hours on end. Such a good track. And then also Hoenn too. Like, Hoenn had some really good music too, like especially Lily Cove City. Lily Cove definitely did it. Slowpoke. Wait, you have mail. I forgot about that. This is the grandpa. Oh, that's cool. That one didn't have mail on it, though. Now, we're going up against Petrel, I believe. What I want to do is I actually want to put Augustus up front, because I'm definitely not going to be using Augustus for the gym battle. And if I can, I'll only use Kyogre if I really, really need to, because I do not want to go over level. I can be level 14, but I mean, still, there's still, I think, maybe 1 or 2 mandatory battles in the gym that we have to take on, so I want to be careful in how I do that. But if I use Augustus, it's really not even going to matter if I overlevel him, because I wasn't even going to use him for the gym leader anyway. Is this person's name Cammy? That's funny. Like, you have a Magmortar here. Like, that would actually be perfect for Kyogre to take out, but like I was saying before, I just want to be careful in Kyogre's leveling, because Kyogre is like my ace, and kind of like the key Pokemon here in case, you know, we ever go down. It's a very, very, you have Flame Body. Ooh. It's not really worrisome per se, but I'm going to go out to Numble and I'm going to go for a Magnitude. I think now because of the paralysis, I also outspeed it. You have Lyric, that's okay. I think I'm like one Magnet. This might be able to knock it out. Very close, okay. If it was like a Magnitude 7 or an 8, I probably would have knocked it out. If not been on like red. Red. Okay, good. And like all the Pokemon that I'm probably not going to be using are getting level ups. This is actually a perfect opportunity for Sombrero to come in and go for an Absorb, though. We also now have the Miracle Seed added to it, so this should do some pretty good damage to it. Or not. This is still going to be a 3-hit KO anyway. It just because, like, Absorb just sucks. Like, I wish it had more base power. Good thing is we made it out of here pretty much unscathed, and now we can go up against the gym leader without any repercussions of going over the level. It can still happen, but I mean, like, the odds of it now are, like, a lot more slim. Now, I could go up against the rival first. Actually, now, you know what? I need to go up against the gym leader, because like I said before. You know, actually, yeah, lady, give me the number. I might actually come back here and get Pokeballs. I actually used the Apricorn feature a lot in this game. I got like the Moon Ball, the Fast Ball, the Love Ball. This is one of the coolest things I actually like about Pokemon. When it comes to Johto, is definitely the Pokeball system. Actually, one of the many things I actually liked in the entire Pokemon series. I like that Kurt's here to make Pokeballs for you. I think it's a really, really cool touch. Honestly, one of the more underappreciated things about Johto, because I thought people were so like quick to judge Johto in terms of like the level curve. You know, just all the stuff that it usually just gets like bashed about and whatnot. So it's actually kind of neat, you know, that like the whole Pokeball system like even like exists and stuff. Even Aerodactyl. Yeah, I'm still going to be using Augustus here. Luckily, Aerodactyl, this has such bad physical attack, it doesn't even really matter. I am going to go out to Numble on this, unless you have... Oh, you have Magnetize. Ooh. I actually thought that it using Magnetize actually would have been an issue, because then it wouldn't have gotten hit by Magnitude. You have... you're a Blissey, and you give that a crap ton of experience. I'm actually going to go out to Espa on this one. It's funny because even with the attack drop, like, because this thing's physical defense is so bad, that was actually really, really easy to do. I wish there was like a rematch feature in this game, because like then I could like rematch this trainer and just get a bunch of experience. It really wouldn't matter anyways, because I'm grinding off screen anyway, but regardless, if you're not grinding, a dedicated Blissey patch for a randomizer is always very, very helpful. A Torchic. If only you were the X and Y Torchic and you had speed boost, then this thing honestly would have been so freaking busted and broken. You're not level 14, by the way. Put Espa up front. At least now, like, I can like comfortably use all my Pokemon. I did not. I forgot to change up the trajectory of that. I believe now I have to take on the twins, yeah. That's a double battle. Pretty much after this, though, you have a Blastoise and a freaking Credilli. That's actually a little bit scary. Can I go... You know what, actually, Helping Hand might actually come in handy here. Go for Absorb on the Blastoise, I think will be good. The first time I've actually seen Helping Hand actually kind of come in handy. Also, does Credilli? That's going to do super effective damage to Sombrero. That really didn't do a lot. Does Cradilly have Storm Drain? Well, I'm just going to double team on Blastoise. Actually, what's Nature Power do? I gotta be careful with my HP, by the way. That was a nice little crit that we got. Try Attack. Ooh. That's not Stab, so yeah, you're going to be very, very low. Tackle on the Blastoise, and I'll go for Absorb on the Cradilly. That might, will that actually help it? That actually did help it, wow. I'm not really liking where this is going. I'll go for Absorb one more time on the Cradilly. Ooh, you... I'm not really liking where Espa is right now in terms of HP. I don't think an Acid will kill. It did not, okay. I am going to be careful, though. I'm going to swap out Espa for Nummel. I'm going to swap out Sombrero for Kyogre. Because either way, I'm still going to be able to use Kyogre against the gym. So it's completely fine. I'll just go for a Magnitude. Actually, Magnitude would hit Kyogre, but I really don't think it's... You might have Storm Drain. I'm not going to look it up because I legitimately want to be surprised. If you use Storm Drain, we might be in a little bit of trouble here. I don't remember if you have Storm Drain or not, though. That's the biggest thing. You know what? Real quickly, I want to try out something real fast. So like, I'm not going to cheat per se, but this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to save state, but hear me out, right? Whatever happens with this play is whatever's going to happen. I just want to... I'm going to play it safe. I'm going to head out into Augustus. Because I don't know if you have Storm Drain, and that's really, really scary. Like, I know it probably wouldn't do like a lot of damage, but I mean, it's just... yeah, we might be able to go for the Lick. I'll go for the Magnitude one more time, and I'll go for the Lick. Okay, it fainted, but I wanted to see something while I'm here. What I wanted to see was whether or not this thing actually had Storm Drain. I just wanted to see if I was overthinking or not. Okay, so I actually could have gone for it. That's okay. We still won. I was just really curious. I wanted to test that without having any repercussions. So I think that's what I did is completely fine. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go heal up real quick, and we'll go take on Bugsy. Okay, we are about to go up against Bugsy. Hopefully, can make it out of here alive. Got 6 lovely Pokemon on my team right now, but you know what? Anything can happen and change. I am going to keep Kyogre up front because I want as much nuking power as I possibly can get. Rain and Water Pulse, yeah, it's definitely... And also, like, not to mention, Kyogre also has a special attacking nature, which makes it even more of a freaking nuke. It's actually kind of bulky, too, now that I look at it more. I don't know Kyogre's base stats, like, off the top of my head, but it's pretty good. From where I'm at in the game, anyway. Anyways, let's go up against Bugsy. And Bugsy's ace Pokemon, as you guys know, is level 17. Whereas in Generation 2, it's actually level 16. You have 3 Pokemon. Your ace is a Pelipper. I'm very, very surprised by that, actually. I would swap out to Pikachu. The biggest thing is because the rain's out. If Pikachu were to, because of how frail Pikachu is, if Pikachu were to get hit by a stab water attack in the rain, that would not be very good for it. So I'm actually just going to stay out with Shamu and just go for the Water Pulse. I think that's my safest play here. That did a pretty good chunk of little damage. You can also heal too, so I'm a little bit petrified of that. You have a Citrus Berry too. I'm glad that Supersonic missed, by the way. That Supersonic miss, that would have been rather unfortunate. Because you still have Water Gun. Like, you could go for a stab Water Gun on my Pikachu. And then that's like a wrap, pretty much. I also don't know if... Thundershock probably could KO it, but I mean, I'd rather just be safe. Because sometimes the AI is just so stupid. They really never know, like what it can go for. And I'm, like, by no means, like, an expert when it comes to the AI and whatnot. At least now, Shamu's level 14. We just hit the level cap, too. You have an Onix, so... Pfft. GG, dude. And what I'll do right here is I will take all that lovely quad super effective HP back, and I will eat that very, very nicely. Thank you very, very much. Yum, 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 yum. That tasted good. Ooh, that was a miss. Yep. 2 down, 1 to go. Could I have actually gotten to level 15 instead? Is that your, or do you have a level 14 as well? What are you trying to learn? You're trying to learn Fury Swipes, huh? I guess I can get rid of Astonish. Hopefully we get some kind of water type attack very soon, because I actually want Lombre to be useful. You have a Spheal. Okay, well. Level 15 was actually the minimum, so I actually could have gone to level 15 instead of level 14, but I mean, that's alright. If anything, it really wasn't all that challenging. You have Ice Ball. Oh boy. Ice Ball stacks, so I'm going into Kyogre. Ice Ball stacks, and I am not messing with that at all. That could have led to a death. Ice Ball is like rollout, basically, where it gets stronger every single time. I've actually had Mons die in Nuzlocke before because of Ice Ball. So I'm glad that I made that play. And we made out relatively, we actually got out relatively unscathed, so I'm happy about that. I believe now Whitney's lowest level is level 18 or 19. Slam, that's actually good. I actually need that. Slam's kind of a crappy attack, but I mean, if I can give that to Augustus right now, that's perfect. Now you have normal type stab. Yeah, I will definitely take that. I'll get rid of Defense Scroll, because Supersonic might actually come in handy for things. Good thing is now I don't have to wait until level 21 for me to get Stomp. The crappy thing is that Slam has really crappy accuracy. But I guess I'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Anyway, I'll be right back. When I get out of the gym, we'll go take on the rival. I'm gonna go heal up real quick and do a few other things. So while I'm here, I'm selling off the rare bone. I'm also gonna sell off the revival herb. So we actually have quite a bit of money. And there really is no point in super potions, because I can't even use them in battle anyway. I could get them for like on the road, but I mean, we're literally going to be going to we're literally going to be going to Goldenrod, and I can get fresh waters for like half that price. So it doesn't even like really matter. I'm just going to buy maybe like 7 potions for the road. And after that, I think we're golden. So I think now all we really have to do is just go up against Silver. And that's pretty much going to wrap up this episode. But Silver could have some mons that are a little bit more tough than the gym leaders. So you never know. Randomizers can definitely be killer. And in some cases, this Silver battle might actually be even more tough than going up against Whitney. Randomizers, dude, I'm telling you guys, randomizers can literally put you to the ground if you're not careful. Hey, it's Rob. What's up, Rob? Okay. I have no idea what this thing's level up pool is, but I'm going to go for a tackle for right now. You have Leech Seed. Yeah, I'm not really, we're not going to go for that. We'll go to Augustus on this one. Your Cacturne would just stall me out. You have Growth. That's kind of scary. Let's go for a Slam. That normal stab is actually coming in a lot of handy too, which is good. And with Slam missing though, okay, never mind, we're fine. I thought I was gonna get hit, but we actually got lucky. Lady, and that thing is complete and utter shit. Reflect. You being a screener might actually be a pain in the ass. Go to Numble and go for some Embers. Do you have Flame Body as your ability, or what do you... Oblivious, oh, okay. I kind of forgot that this thing actually had Oblivious, to be honest. Light Screen should also wear off pretty quick, too. Okay, good. Mach Punch, yeah, this thing is complete utter garbage. That Light Screen, though, and Reflect, depending on what Silver's last Pokemon is, could be a little bit of a pain. Oh, yeah, right, never mind, we're good. Alright, nothing to see here, folks. Just go for an Ember. Goodbye. Easy enough. See ya. Alright, Silver's been taken care of. We're moving, guys. We're actually doing very, very well right now. I'm not going to jinx it, though, because you never know. But I actually like the team that we have and the progress that we're making, so... With that said, I'm going to go heal up real quick, and I will see you guys in the next episode where we head out to Goldenrod City and do a couple of other things. So I'll see you guys then.